Hello everyone, my name is Apurva. Welcome to Unacademy and welcome to our channel CAT for MBA. This is our first session of grammar. Before we begin with our session, let me introduce myself. My name is Apurva Deshpande. I've completed my masters in English. I've been teaching English for over 7 years now, and I've also qualified some exams conducted by the University of Cambridge. So in this session, we are going to talk about tenses, particularly the present simple tense and the present continuous tense. Before we begin talking about the tenses, please subscribe to our YouTube channel Unacademy CAT for MBA and follow us on Telegram at CAT for MBA. Even in these difficult times, if you do not have to worry about one thing, that is your preparation for your MBA entrance exams. That is all thanks to Unacademy. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel at Unacademy CAT for MBA and follow us on Telegram at CAT for MBA. You can also take up the Unacademy subscription. I would highly recommend two plans for all of you. So you can go for the 1-year plan, which will cost you 15,750 rupees, or you can take up the 2-year plan, which will cost you 18,900 rupees. If you apply this code Apurva, which is my code, you'll get a 10% discount. These are very attractive deals, everyone, and you should definitely not miss them. Right, let's begin with our session today. So we will start talking about the present simple tense. Look at these icons on your screen. So these are some actions that we do every day. We get up, we go to sleep, we brush our teeth, we take a shower. So this is the first use of the present simple tense. It is used to talk about actions that happen regularly. So I practice yoga every day. This is something that I do regularly in the present. Here's the second example. My name is Apurva. Now when I say my name is Apurva, this is not exactly a regular action in the present, right? It is something that is true about myself. It's true in the present. So the present simple tense can also be used to talk about facts in the present. Here's the third use of the tense. We can use the present simple tense when we want to talk about universal truths. So when we have sentences like, the earth revolves around the sun. Now this is something that is always true. It doesn't change. So that is why these sentences are called the universal truths. So we can also use this present simple tense to talk about such sentences. And here's the last use of the tense that we are going to discuss. We can also use the present simple tense to talk about our likes and dislikes. Take a look at the example. I like reading short stories, or I like the color blue. So you can use the present simple to talk about things that you like or dislike in the present. Right. Now let's see how to make sentences using this tense. Take a look at these sentences, everyone. Amit is an accountant. I like watching movies. Seema washes her bike every day. You'll notice a slight change in the verbs. So in the first sentence, we have used the verb is, and that is something that we commonly use in the present simple tense, especially when we are talking about facts. All right, am, is, or are. In the second one, we have used the original form of the verb. So no ed, no ing, the root form of the verb. I like watching movies. So this is something that we can use if your subject is I, we, you, or they. All right. And in the third sentence, we have added es to the verb. Now, why have we done that? Because the subject of the sentence is Seema. So basically, the subject is she. Okay. So I'll explain this in detail, everyone. Now, as I said, am is are is something that we use in the present simple. Am when your subject is I, is when your subject is he, she, or it, and are when your subject is you, we, or they. Right? Now, if your subject is I, we, you, or they, we use the root form of the verb or the original form of the verb without adding anything to it. Okay? But if your subject is he, she, or it, and if you have a sentence in the present simple tense, you need to add s or es to the verb. All right? So, for example, walk, walks, talk, talks, watch, watches, wash, washes. Now this is something that you will have to remember about the present simple. Now we'll see how to make negative sentences and questions using the present simple tense. What you can see here on your screens, now this is an affirmative sentence, I have a brother. Okay, if I want to make it into a negative sentence, I just need to add don't. So the sentence is, I don't have a brother. And for a question, I just need to use the helping, the verb do. So do I have a brother? This would be our question. Now the same structure can be used if your subject is I, like you can see in these sentences, we, you, or they. So all these four subjects will follow the same structure. However, if our subject is he, she, or it, we will make a little change in this structure. Look at the sentence. So we are saying Vineet knows a lot about cricket. As I told you earlier, because our subject is Vineet, so the pronoun that we'll use is he. We have added s to the verb. So Vineet knows a lot about cricket. Now when I make it into a negative sentence, here with I used don't. With Vineet, I'm going to use doesn't. Okay, Vineet doesn't know a lot about cricket. Now another thing that you need to remember is, once we have used doesn't, we do not use s again. Okay, so Vineet doesn't know a lot about cricket. And for questions, we will have to say, does Vineet know a lot about cricket? Again, remember it everyone, when you've used does, you will use the original verb again. You will not add s or es to the verb again. Okay, now this is something that you can follow if your subject is he, she, or it. I hope this is clear for all of you. Let's go ahead. Now there are certain words that you can remember for your exams. Okay, so if you have a fill in the blank question, how do you know that the answer option needs to have the present simple in it? Let's take a look at some words. Now these are some words: always, often, sometimes, regularly, which are often used with the present simple tense. So if you have a sentence, a fill in the blank question, or whether you have to identify whether the sentence is grammatically correct or incorrect, you can keep an eye on these words. Okay, so with these words we need to use the present simple, because these words tell us how often an action happens. And if you remember, I told you that is the first use of the present simple tense. We use it to talk about regular actions, right? So remember this everyone. Now let's take a look at some common errors that people can make with the usage of this tense. Alright, so here's the first sentence. Maya doesn't studies in this class. Can you identify this error, everyone? So I'm going to show you some sentences here and we'll all go through them together. Okay, now see, we have used doesn't in the sentence and we have again used this s or es with the verb. So this is not necessary. So the correct sentence will be, Maya doesn't study in this class. Here's the second one. Does Shruti lives here? Again, when we have used does, we do not need s here. So does Shruti live here would be the correct sentence. This is the third one, everyone. Sachin worked in my department. Now, I'm sure all of you have identified the error. Because the subject is Sachin, we need to add s or es to the verb. So we need to say Sachin works in my department. Let's take a look at the next one. You understand Japanese? Now, this is a question, but if you take a look at it grammatically, this is not really a question, okay? It's basically a sentence, and just because I've added a question mark at the end, it maybe looks like a question. So to make it grammatically correct, we need to use do. Remember, in the present simple tense, we use do or does for questions. So because our subject is you, we will need do. If our subject is he, she, it, we will need does. So the correct one would be, do you understand Japanese? Right, here's the last one. He don't have a car. Now, our subject is he, so we can't use don't. Don't is used for I, we, you, and they. So for he, we need to use doesn't. So the correct sentence is, he doesn't have a car. All right. Now let's take a look at the second structure that we have for this session. That's the present continuous tense. All right. So what are we doing right now? Okay, I am talking to you and you guys are watching a video, right? So that's the first use of the present continuous. It is used to talk about actions that are happening right now, happening at the moment of speaking. Okay, so you are watching a video. So when I say this, I mean that this action is not over, it is going on. All right, there are some more uses of the present continuous tense. Here's the second one. So the sentence says the pollution in my city is growing. Now it is growing at the moment, yes, but I have used the present continuous tense here because I want to indicate that this is a change, okay? And this change is not happening suddenly, okay? It's a change that is happening slowly. That's why the present continuous to talk about it. Let's take a look at the third use. My sister is looking after my dog for some days. Now, why the present continuous in this sentence? Because this is something that is temporary. Okay, so the dog belongs to me. It is my dog and I take care of my dog. So that's the truth. That's the fact in the present. Okay, but maybe because I'm out of station, so my sister is looking after my dog for some days. So some days indicates that it's a temporary action, and that is why we have used the present continuous to talk about it. Okay. Now let's take a look at how to make a sentence using the present continuous. So here. So basically everyone, what we need for the present continuous is am, is, or are, and plus we use verb ing. Okay. Now, because our subject is am, because our subject is I, we have used am here. So I am writing a letter. If I want to make it into a negative sentence, I just need to use not. So I'm not writing a letter. And for questions, I'll say, am I writing a letter? Quite simple. Now, if our subject is he, she, or it, we will use this formula. So he is preparing a presentation. He is not preparing a presentation. Is he preparing a presentation? Quite simple, right? All right. Then what do we do if the subject is you, we, or they? So we use are. Okay. So we are practicing English grammar. We are not practicing English grammar for negatives, and for questions we just need to use the helping verb in the beginning. Are we practicing English grammar? So again, what we need to remember is am is are plus verb ing. Okay, don't forget this. All right, now here's something that you need to remember, especially for your exams and also for your spoken English. So there are certain verbs that we cannot use in the present continuous tense. Now take a look at the verbs on your screens. Verbs like, love, belong, believe, understand. So I cannot say I am liking the color blue. Okay, I will say I like it or I don't like it. Similarly, I cannot say I am understanding this lesson. I understand or I don't understand. Okay, why is it? Because these are not exactly actions that are going on. Okay, it's true or it is not true. So that's why we do not use them in the present continuous tense. Remember that, everyone. Okay, now here are some common mistakes that can happen when you're using this tense. Here, the first example, I am having a nice bag. Now, what's wrong with this sentence? When you have a bag, everyone, you can't keep having it, right? So the verb have, when you use it, to tell somebody that you have something, with the sense of possession, you can use it in the present simple tense, not in the present continuous tense. So the correct sentence will be, I have a nice bag or I don't have a bag. Okay, can't say I'm having a nice bag. Right, this is the second one. Shivam is believing in God. Now, as I told you, there are certain verbs which we cannot use in the present continuous tense. So the correct sentence will be, Shivam believes in God or doesn't believe in God. Cannot be is believing. Okay, right. I am attending sessions every day. Now, what's wrong with this one? You can see that there's a word. We have said every day. So this indicates that this is a regular action. And which tense do we use to talk about regular actions? We use the present simple tense, right? So I am attending sessions. If I say these days, that's okay because it will indicate that it's a temporary action. I can say I'm attending a session right now because then this is something that's happening right now. I can't say every day, okay? Because every day indicates that it's a regular action. So it has to be told in the present simple. So you can say I attend sessions every day. Right. Now here's one more. My parents traveling to Dubai. Now this is a very common mistake, everyone. Can you tell me what's wrong with it? See, as I told you, for the present continuous, we need am is are plus verb and ing. Okay. Now we do have verb and ing, but where is our am is are? That's totally missing. So we need to say my parents are traveling to Dubai. Here's the last one. Is she cooked dinner? Now, what's the problem with this one? We do have is, but we don't have ing with the verb. Okay. So the correct sentence, you can correct it in two ways, everyone. You can say, is she cooking dinner? Then it will indicate that perhaps it's something that is happening right now. Otherwise, we can use does and we can say, does she cook dinner? Perhaps regularly, or is it something that is true about her? Okay. Right. So now we are going to have a quick recap of what we've discussed in this session. Again, I'll show you some sentences and we'll go through them together. Here's the first one. My brother's having a driving license. Now, what's wrong with this one? So, as I told you, when we use the verb have with the sense of possession, we can't use it in the present continuous. So, the correct sentence would be, my brother has a driving license. Let's take a look at the next one. I wake up early in the morning. This sentence is correct? Yes, because this perhaps is a regular action in the present or perhaps a fact in the present. Okay, so it's correct. Here's the third one. I am reading a very interesting book these days. So what do you think? Is this sentence correct or incorrect? See, we have used the present continuous tense and we've used a time expression as well these days. So it indicates that it is happening for a temporary period of time and the present continuous. So this sentence is correct. Right. Ramesh is an architect. Now, we're talking about his profession. So it's something that is true about him. So we're talking about a fact in the present. So this sentence again is correct. Here's the last one. The student solving a problem. If you remember, we again have verb with ing, but we do not have am is are. So that's the problem with this sentence. So we need to add the helping verb are. So the students are solving a problem and now the sentence will be correct. Okay. So I hope that you like this session, everyone, and you found it useful. If you want to keep learning interesting things like these, you should take up the Unacademy Plus subscription. And I'll tell you what you'll get on the Plus subscription. First of all, you will get the mock test series, and all of you know how important it is to keep solving tests because you can track your progress by doing so. You will also get to see the leaderboard, everyone. So when you answer questions in sessions, you'll get to see who is the person who's answering the highest number of questions correctly. And you'll also get a chance to interact with me personally so that I can address your doubts more in detail. Right, now how to subscribe to Unacademy Plus? It's very simple. All you need to do is go to the Play Store, find the app, then install it on your phone. Once you've installed the app on your phone, you need to go to the option Plus, as you can see here. Then select your course, CAT, and after that, you just open the app and start learning. Isn't it simple? Right. Now, which plans can you go for? I would highly recommend these two plans. So you can go for the 12-month plan, that's for 1 year, or you can go for the 2-year plan. Okay, so the 12-month plan is priced at 15,750 and the 2-year plan is priced at 18,900 rupees. And if you use this code Apurva, you will get a 10% off. So do not miss this deal. Right, remember to use this code Apurva to get a 10% off. Now, some of your family members or friends might be preparing for some other competitive exams. So take a look at this list that you can see on your screens, everyone. Unacademy also has courses for all these exams. So please ask your friends or family members who are preparing for these exams to check out these courses on Unacademy. Right. Last but not the least, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Unacademy CAT for MBA. Also follow us on Telegram at CAT for MBA. You'll also get this material for this session. And do not forget to press the bell icon on YouTube so that you never miss a single video and you never stop learning. Thank you everyone. See you soon.